Yo, what's going down? Autumn Leaves, Beau D here, and this one's hot off the press. I just got done with it. A lot of fun. Let's see here. Autumn Leaves is a very famous standard, much like All the Things You Are, and this is a bit of an arranged intro, so octaves being played in each hand, right hand and left hand, doubling one another. And the song is based in G minor, so in B flat major. G minor is the relative minor of B flat major. So it's sort of, the intro is sort of centered around that G minor tonality. Here's the E flat major 7th, sharp 11th, and the 5 of G minor, a little 5 chord, and then setting up the rhythm of the piece. So this one's got a bit of a kick to it, and you probably predict the drums are going to be kicking in right about here. That's always fun for me, kind of setting the groove and hoping I'm on the right, tempo that's programmed in. Sometimes a little quick, a little behind the beat. And here's the melody played in the right hand with a little support chord underneath. Very cool piece. You've got the G minor pedal tone in the left hand, and these are just sort of cascading 4-note melody lines. A little harmony here down to the E flat major, walking up. Kind of gives you that classic video game walk up, as I like to call it. And just cycling through the melody. If you've heard the song before, the melody should sound relatively familiar. The harmonies, as usual, are a little off. That's what I'm shooting for. In an arrangement, you always want to kind of twist it up and put your own stamp on it. And so right back into the groove, a little G minor groove there, kind of like a moving beat. Makes you feel like you're moving somewhere. And then a bit of a different drum for the solo. So this would be the solo over that G minor pedal tone. And when you're doing a solo like this, you're thinking G minor, so modal. So when they say modal jazz or modal free play or modal soloing, typically that's referring to a modal key, a modal tonality. Well, this would be sort of a modal G minor kind of thing. That's very technical kind of thing. So I'm thinking G minor, a lot of aspects of G minor, a lot of different applications of that. G Dorian, G Phrygian, G Aeolian, even G flat a little bit, twisting up the root note a little. G harmonic minor. So everything G minor you can throw into your solo, and it should give you a nice little variance in your soloing. And I think the solo is going to probably wrap up here in a second. Yeah, okay, right back into the main beat there. You'd think I would know the song a little better. It's always interesting looking at yourself playing. It's not the same as actually playing it, and that sounds very obvious, but try it one time. It's like hearing your voice on a message machine. It always sounds like that's not my voice. Like it doesn't, like my voice sounds flinty and like not that cool. Not as cool as I thought it did. So just sort of wrapping up the melody. This is a whole tone passage that's actually written into the melody. And then right back into the other groove, the other drum beat, and just sort of setting the groove back. I mean, there's sort of tracking in, much like in a techno piece, you're tracking in each layer, and you're trying to layer up the song into this big, like 10-track beat that's just going nuts. Well, in an arrangement, what you should try and shoot for is that, yeah, you want to track in, you want to build up, but you also want to build back down. So if you just build everything up to the point of no return, and then you just pull the carpet from underneath it, it's not going to sound that good. So you got to track back down as well. So if you're going to add a bunch of stuff, you want to take it away slowly, and that's what I'm trying to do here. It's a little bit difficult with the rhythm being programmed into the board there, but so wraps up with the rhythmic section. And these are just extended chords on the melody, so sort of using the context of the piece to outro the song. And walking down F major, E flat major, and a D sus, and then D flat 9, flat something, and there we go. Autumn Leaves. G minor would be the resolve chord with a little funky beat to it. Autumn Leaves.